Jere Mason, the Kickin lawyer, and this video is on 3 basic rules to success in 2020. Rule number 1 is, what is success? So success to me may not be success to you. I felt like 2019 was a great year for me, professionally and personally. There were a lot of goals that I hit, a lot of personal goals, the last of which being this car that I got. It's a car I've wanted for years, and I finally was able to get it, and so that was a point of success for me. But, you know, physical possessions aren't the end all. Some people, they may be. My point is, success is whatever it is to you. Success to you may be being debt-free. Success to you may be getting physically fit and, you know, getting in really good shape for 2020. It could be a combination of all these things. Maybe you got a new job you want, or you make some transition in life, or I don't know. The first thing I think, though, in order to be successful is to figure out what is success for you personally. And whatever it is, then you make a plan. Step 2 would be make a plan. You got to have a plan to achieve that success. Now, the way I view things is I work backwards. So I view whatever the goal is or the success is, and then I figure out backwards from there, how am I going to accomplish that? If it's a case I'm working on, it's the same thing. I look at the trial. What is the evidence going to be that's coming in trial? How am I going to counter that? How do I back up from that? Business is the same way. What's the end goal? What is the financial goal this year? Work backwards from that. How am I going to accomplish that goal? If you want to lose weight, how are you going to do it? Come up with a plan of attack of how to do that. And the second step would be make a plan. The third step, and it's really kind of 3 and 4 step, is work really hard and be persistent. Along any journey, especially if it's a goal that's going to take some time to accomplish, there are going to be stumbling blocks. Sometimes you'll have to take 2 steps back before you take a step forward. If it's a fitness goal, often there's going to be some stumbling blocks on the diet, or maybe you miss a couple of days working out, or whatever the obstacles are. You have to stay committed and have perseverance towards that goal. And then along with that perseverance and dedication is you got to work hard. Especially if it's a financial or a business goal that you have in life, you got to work hard. I've been a lawyer now almost 4 years, so not very long really in the grand scheme of things. But I worked at it just like I worked at anything else I've done in my life, and that was super hard. When I was in martial arts in Taekwondo, I wanted to be the best, so I worked harder than everybody else when I was competitive in Taekwondo. When I ran a martial arts school, it was the same thing. When I was a cop, I wanted to be the best cop. I was on SWAT and all this other stuff. And I did whatever I had to do to work towards becoming the best at what I did, accomplishing that goal, if that was the specific goal. And so I just worked harder than other people. I've had, as a lawyer, people that I have, you say, competed against or have been against who were much probably smarter lawyers than me, so arguably better, but I would succeed because I would just work harder than them. I would prepare more than them. So that's your basic 3 rules. Last thing I would say is don't make excuses. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. So work harder. Nobody cares that you weren't born into money. Work harder. Nobody cares that, you know, your mama was rough on you. Work harder. Nobody cares your daddy left. Work harder. All these are excuses. Nobody cares you're this or that or the other. You just got to work harder than other people. And I fervently believe that one of the blessings we have in America is if you work hard, you can accomplish your goals. You can literally start from the bottom and work your way up if you'll just bust your rear end. To recap, be successful. Rule number 1, what is success to you? Define it. Write it down. Make a journal on it. Tell other people that's what you're going to do this year. I really think you can manifest success. So number 1 is figure out what success is to you. Rule number 2 is come up with a plan of how you're going to accomplish it. Just because you think about it doesn't mean it's going to happen. What are you going to do to accomplish that goal? And then the third thing is you got to stick to the goal, have good perseverance to accomplish whatever that success is, whatever the goal is. And you got to work hard. You got to work hard no matter what hand you've been dealt. Work harder than other people.